Hi guys, I'm back. I actually just tried to do a video showing me put this on here, and I don't know what's going on with this crazy webcam of mine, but it shut off. So basically, it's this element that's here. Let's see if I can get better lighting in here. I am like having all kind of technical blah 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 today. There we go. So this piece that's on here is actually a wind chime that I took apart. I picked up the wind chime at Dollar Tree. I don't have it near me, or I would totally show you guys. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to grab it here. Oh, all this stuff everywhere. I don't know if I can find the exact bird. I mean butterfly again, but okay. Here's just this is not the butterfly, but it's the same thing. This was on a wind chime, and I took it off. This was just like this, and I took it off and I painted it with the copper metallic paint, antique copper paint that's right here. Let it dry. I was going to do some glitter on it, then decided not to. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to take it. I took it already and I used copper wire and I've just kind of braced it to the front of the jar. I didn't want the butterfly to interfere with the silhouette that's on the inside of it. And I know it's hard for you guys to see the silhouette unless I do it like that and you're looking like right here. But I got the butterfly on the jar already. I'm going to leave the length of the wire here because I have other plans to hang maybe something off the back of it. Maybe. I don't know yet. So, you know, I'm not much of a planner. I just kind of go with it, go with the flow. So we've got that part of it done. Let's see. What am I going to do? I need my lid. Here's the lid that goes to this jar. So what I'm going to do is I've got two different kinds of tool. I've got this and I've got some white, and I want to say I have some other color that's over there, but I'm not close to it. So between these two, I can work with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a pretty good length of it. Maybe, let's see, I got a little ruler here. This is like 1 foot, 2 foot, maybe 2.5 feet of this. And you're going to cut it. Let's see if I can bring this up a little bit. There we go. I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it. And even if it's got some overhang, don't throw your scrap pieces away because you can use those over. I never throw anything away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to twist it. Twist it in your hands like you're going to take a grab of it and you're just going to twist it. Just grab a handful of it and twist it. Of course my rings are going to get caught in it. Let's see. Keep twisting it. You're not going to get all of it twisted because, you know, there's no way at the bottom of it for it to hang. You just want to be able to wrap it around this. So you're going to take your lid, find a piece of it that's about like that, take your thumb and hold it over, and then just do like a wrap. Then you can kind of let it go, unfray it a little bit, and then just wrap. And you're just going to wrap and wrap and wrap all the way around. And just keep on wrapping. And it doesn't matter if the gold shows through the lid. There ain't nobody going to pay that close of attention to it. If they do, it's all good. Just keep wrapping it though. And I might have needed to go 3 feet because it looks like I'm going to run out, but it's all right. This is just wrappy wrap. Keep wrapping, keep wrapping. If you want, hit fast forward. If you're like, oh my gosh, you're taking forever, it's okay. I understand. Keep wrapping. You basically just want to kind of bling it out a little bit. As you get towards the end of it and you've got more left over, kind of spread it out. You're just going to keep spreading it. Doesn't have to be perfect, y'all. We're going to cover this up anyways. You just don't want the lid, by, you know, a bare lid on there. Keep wrapping. See how what I meant when you get to the end of it, you're going to have some left over. That's when you want to put it back through and cover up those parts where maybe you missed it a second ago. Whoa, about lost everything. Okay. Now when you get to this much of it, you're going to do a dab of glue to hold it. Remember, this is a metal ring. If you are under the age of 18 and you're using a hot glue, remember, heat is going to go through that metal ring and it's going to burn you. Grab a mitten out of the kitchen or something. I'm not trying to make you burn yourself. I think the safest thing to do would be to lay it down on a flat surface, keep that piece hanging up, and then dab it with your glue. I have a little El Cheapo glue gun because I haven't really, is this on? Oh goodness, I have no heat, guys. What's going on with this? Hold on a second. My glue gun's not warm. Ah, okay. Well, anyhow, we're gonna hold off on that. While that's getting hot, I'm gonna look and see if I can figure out what kind of blingy bling I want to put on this. So, I got some teal ribbon. I got some flatback pearls. Ooh, this is pretty. I got some of this. This came from Dollar Tree. Isn't that beautiful? This is kind of metal. I can't believe I got 9 feet for $1. I probably used some of that. Let's see. Oh, I have these little bottles here. I got these from the Hobby Lobby Paper Studio bottles. I want to dangle off a thing of fairy dust. Now, it might be a little too big for that. I don't care. I'm going to try it anyway. So while that's getting warm, let's make our fairy dust bottle. There's 2 ways to do this. You can add water in that with glitter, or you can do the good old dry stuff. Let me see. I might have to, oh lordy. Let me look here. Hold on one second. Let's see what I got. I got some little flowers. I've got, somewhere I've got a vat that's got glitter in it. Where's my glitter tub at? Y'all, I'm unorganized. I'm totally unorganized. Let's see what I got in here. I didn't think my gun wasn't going to be hot. Alright, so I have those I can probably work with. I probably have regular fairy dust in here somewhere. Maybe somebody can give me a lesson on organization. I'll be working in a hot mess over here. Utter chaos. Where is my diamond dust? Y'all know what? My daughter does a lot of crafts, and I got a feeling that she's robbed me of my diamond dust. So, alright, anyway, let me see if I can find my bottle. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm in the room, but I'm not on camera. Do a little scoop here. Okay. Alright, in here I have, if you go to Dollar Tree, just going to fix this camera. This camera's about to drive me nuts. If you go to Dollar Tree, they have this in there. It's like white sand. I have a container of this that's sitting over on the shelf, and it's just too big and heavy to pick up. So I just kind of dip the bottle in it. It's white powder. I'm going to add some glitter to that if I can find the right kind of glitter. I just have it. Let me see. I really wish I could find, oh, there it is. I got glitter. Do a couple of scoops of this in there, and this stuff is like really fine. Luckily, I don't have an allergy to glitter, so. Actually, I don't want to use that. It's got Christmassy glitter in it. It's got red and green in it. I don't want to use that. Somebody has robbed me of my dust. My fairy dust. This is really crazy. Okay, well, we're going to have to improvise here. because I can't find what I'm looking for, which means my daughter's been back in my stuff, which is fine. Because it's got brown, I'm going to use a brown glitter that came from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to kind of put some in there. Okay, just put enough in there that's going to make it where you can shake it up. And then I have these cute little flowers that are here. This is actually table scatter. You can pick this up at Dollar Tree. I keep it in this container so it's easier to grab. You just throw a few pieces of that in there. If you don't want to do the big flowers, just grab some of those hearts and throw them in there. Gives it a little bit of extra color too. Get off of me. I bet if I had a pair of tweezers, these would not be sticking to me. Okay, so you see how it all looks in your hand? I'm just going to grab the hearts. The flowers are too big for this container. I don't want to use that. So drop them down in the vial, and I think that's plenty. These back in here. This here is the candle jar holder too. Anything I can use to store stuff, I use it. So there we go. We have a layer of the white stuff. We have a layer of the glitter. And we have the little hearts. Stick the cork back on it. Shaky shake. It's not mixing like I thought it would, but it's all good. And then look. See, you got fairy dust. It's a heavier dust. Just improvise. It doesn't matter. It's all about the thought, you know? So that's the side, and I think I got some heat going over here again. So let me get back over here to my lid. Okay. I'm going to do a dab of glue. Let me zoom in here. I think it would help if I zoomed in. Work with me here. All right, how's that? That's probably a lot better, huh? There we go. Okay, so you're going to take it, you're going to put your dab of glue. Remember, we wrapped it. You're going to put your dab of glue here. Very hot. It's metal. The heat's going to run right through that metal, so you don't want to burn yourself. I'm speaking to all the kids. I'm sure everybody's been burned by hot glue before. It really sucks too. I hate it. But press it down. This is not my fabric scissors. For anyone that freaks out about your fabric scissors, I just think it's funny because I hear a lot of people like, "Don't touch my fabric scissors." Do another dab of glue. And I'm not really worried about it being all globbed on there because it's going to be covered up. We just want to have a way to adhere it without frying your fingers. All right, so that's on there now. Okay, and then I'm going to stop the video and move to part 3. I need to get some more elements together for what I'm going to use. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and glue this to the top of the jar. Zoom out just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take it, and the wire is sticking up in the back here. I don't want to cut that off because I want to be able to use that. Metal and glass, hot glue, it dries really fast, especially in here. My air's on right now. I've got vents in the ceiling, so I want to be really, really fast with this. You can do the base of this. I hate this. There we go. Hold on a second. I got some crazy music playing. It's driving me nuts. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to do a glob of glue around here and then press this down on top of it. And I ain't trying to be perfect here either because it's going to adhere. Okay. Catch it. Press that down. Okay. Your pieces of glue that are dripping, it's totally fine. I'm not going to lose my mind over that. I usually just take the scissors and wrap back around it. It kind of adheres it a little bit better. I don't get real technical about drippy glue. So, alright, so we got that on there now. And then we've got the butterfly on there. So you can see how much it's already changed just from that one jar, the plain jar, to where it's at now. So I need to stop this and go to the next part in the next video so I can gather the elements that I want to glue to it, and I will be right back.